So today we'll be going for the new feature, new Stripe payment in our Amazon project. So I think music is not starting. Let me start the music. So how we can do that is, let me show you. So this was the music, but it's not this. Okay. So now add the beat. So now now so everything. Now let's start. So we have our project in here. So this is the project. So this here will be a. So this is very. This is the. So I think yes. So putting in here now, every extension is being installed, activated. And start here. So you can see starting default. -30 -30 and exit at minus. So we do not audio is. Let me test the widget. So for the subscribe, good, and the member. And for the for the started in. So I think my being it now was my flow processes the task manager from to add and thought and everything. So it is 288 stimulus is using very high power, very low, very low. Okay, so the performance is in here. So CPU throughput. So CPU is 100% being utilized. Speed is 3.8, nearly 3.85. So 276 processors. The memory. This is the i5 8 at 2.30 gigas. Oh, and this memory is 8 GB of memory and 7.9 is consuming. Available is 1 GB only, which is good. My this is the hard disk drive. So this is a ST1000 1000 GB. So it has the capacity of 932 GB. It's also active, and read speed and write speed is here. Now my SSD. So SSD is SSD of 225 GB, which it is 2 the download and upload speed in here. Ethernet, the GPU. Now the GPU, the dedicated GPU of Intel, this is running, and my NVIDIA G4 GTX 1050 Ti is also utilizing properly. Now I think my development server will be coming up soon. So what you can eat, or what you can do is cancel this by Control C. So the it terminated. Clear this and npm our development server is ready, but it refuses to connect. Let's do it again. Start. Anytime starting with our now it is our start development server.
work really hard to put this together, and that does us a huge
Question: would you build a website for a major brand with more than 200 million users using
huge favor, because our biggest goal is to help find. Send me the email you want me to pop in.
And make sure, yeah, so just sign up by the, you see the username and password field?
Yeah, I'm
Is the,
I want a, we gotta have.
terminal. You can open now I think it's taking too much time to open a server. it is now showing, which is good. Our project in here, we have completed till now. Okay, so let me showcase you this project. So in this project, what is here is we have the user authentication system. You can sign in here. First, if you haven't created the account, you should create an Amazon account. So I have created one. So I'm giving the credentials. So and the password is, now if you sign in with a valid password, so you can get the entered username here, and you can click sign out for sign out. So this we have implemented the React DOM in here. So you can add dynamic, and we can add dynamic product to the cart. So if you see here and here, so add to basket, one item has been added to the cart, 2 item, 3 item, 4 item, 5 item, and 6 item added to the cart. And if you see in the cart, so you get all the items, total 6 items in here, and the total price. Okay, so you can remove from here the /checkout page also. You can remove from here, so this is the /checkout page, which is being implemented using the React, what we call it is React DOM manipulation. So what we have here is using the React web, the desired component very fast with no refresh in here. So everything is here. Okay, I can remove one of the book. So if we remove this $20.64, so it will also get reduced. So if you remove now the total item is 5 item here, 5 item here, and the price is now dropped. So also you can now, if you have the total shopping basket with your username, so you can click on proceed to checkout. So in the proceed to checkout, also you have the new history.push page. So it is pushing the page to the another page, okay, in an event of clicking the proceed to checkout button. So you have the delivery address here, the review items and the delivery items. So these are the undelivered items. So you can remove, so we have rendered the same component which we have used in the /checkout page. We have used that component, so you can also remove from here also. So like if I want to remove the iPad in here, so it is removed. Now we have the 4 items left here. So now for the payment process, we are implementing some Stripe payment functionality in here. So for that, first of all, what you have to do is go to Stripe. So what is Stripe is, first of all, so Stripe is an online payment processing structure. Okay, so millions of companies Stripe and manage. So this is very good. So this has been implemented by the Amazon, Slack, Zoom, Google, also Salesforce, Shopify, Instacart. So fully integrated suite of payment products. So everything is also given in here. Also the design for developer, the most powerful and easy to use API, which is the Stripe API. It has very good documentation also, so you can search and read the document in here. So if you payment, this is so in the payment, the fine. So in and also you can see very well documented guide and examples to integrate this Stripe. So we are also implementing this by using the Stripe payment guides and the examples, the documentation, by seeing this documentation. So what we can do now is, now this is the Stripe. What you have to do is your click on so npm. So using npm, what I do in this Stripe. So this thing has to install using the npm. So copy this, so you can copy, paste in here and click on downloading the for your accessibly and conveniently use Stripe API from the documentation page. So guys, okay, script. What we
have a
Always
front end.
okay. So what we can do is
One I have.
one that we've set, email that we okay. You want to make sure that you get the, and then there's going to be npm. Okay, so we've just gone ahead and installed the first one, these to get the app working. Okay, so we've just gone ahead and you need both of these to get the slightly stripe/stripe-js, right? So this is the first dependency we want to install. This will allow us to pull in Stripe. Similar names, but it's slightly different. You need both of these to get the app working. Okay, so we've just gone ahead and installed the first one. The second one is going to be npm install, and then there's going to be app stripe/react stripe.js.
So long the stripe. So from the npm I stripe. So let me show you again. npm I from the stripe where installing stripe.js. So it will install all the dependencies for the stripe.js. This is also all the React also.
So you want to make sure that you get that down, hit enter, and then that will start installing, right? Now, the next step is we actually need to go ahead and create a Stripe account, okay? So, Kazi, have you got a spare email that we can set this up with? Or if not, I've got one that we've set up with.
Okay, let's do it with yours. That's fine. I can't remember a spare one I have.
Okay, so what we can do is let's use the clever program. Okay, so
just don't use your real card information for the Stripe. Just for the Stripe, just pop in. You know, you're gonna just use something like 424242. That's gonna be a test account. But when you're getting the Blaze plan from Firebase, you're gonna need to put in your actual card. All right. So what's up, Sunny?
Also, just want to mention Willie Rosa Huanca says it's not necessary a Blaze plan. Free plan has cloud functions. Yes, free plan has cloud functions, but you're making an outbound request to Stripe, and in order to do that, you have to have the Blaze plan. Okay, so I just want to clear that up because that's going to stop a lot of people and it's going to error out. So you need to make sure you're on the Blaze plan, otherwise it won't work. Okay. And if you don't want to do that, then you can always do an Express server, but I wouldn't recommend that. I'd recommend just upgrade to Blaze. It's free. Okay. So let's head over to Stripe, Kazi.
All right, Stripe's website.
Yep.
Got it. All right, so I'm on stripe.com.
Nice. Let's go ahead and hit sign
Their
in.
landing page is clean.
It's gorgeous, right?
Wow, that is a clean landing page. Wow.
They done it super clean, dude.
Oh man, that is just beautiful to look at.
Yeah, they've got some crazy front-end developers.
Whew. I want a. We gotta have a front end page like this.
I know.
So beautiful.
It's kind of like Apple though. Apple's landing page always blows my mind.
God damn, this is so beautiful, dude. All right,
Yeah.
so where do we want to go?
Sign in. All right. Now what we want to do is, yeah. So you want to make sure you're on the input. So can you see the username and password field?
Yeah, I'm email and password, right? I'm there.
Right. So now show the screen.
Okay.
Yep. And hit the don't have an account sign up at the bottom.
Click that.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna click sign up. Boom.
Yep. Now here, guys, you want to make sure, yeah. So just double check before it's all, so now you want to add in your email, full name, password, and the confirm password.
Send me the
So
email you want me to pop in.
Yep, you can switch the screen to us when we do it. So let's go ahead and use Sunny at live, Sunny plus live at cleverprogrammer.com. And then let's just go ahead and set up. You can fill out the rest of the details. So you guys are just going to need to go ahead and create an account on Stripe. It's completely free, by the way. There's no card details for Stripe, so don't worry about that. You can just set that up, and it's very easy, very quick.
All right. Oh wait, password is not strong enough.
Oh damn. Okay. And we hit over 1,000 likes. Thank you guys.
All right, so this is the filled out version, and now I'm just gonna hit create account, right?
Yep. Hit that create account button.
Oh my God, bicycles. Select all squares with bicycles.
God damn it. So Alexandros Tuition says, can PayPal work? Trust me, PayPal compared to Stripe is such a pain to get working.
Sucks.
Yeah. It really is annoying to get working. I would recommend using Stripe all the way.
Yo, did they change? They changed how Stripe looks from the inside.
Yeah, so don't move off this page because this page is really important for the people who jump in. So this one here, yeah, they changed the entry page when you sign up. So this one's really cool because look, you see where it says get your test API keys?
Where? Here.
Yeah, click that.
All right, I will.
Go ahead and click that. And guys, it gives you your publishable key. Now we need that publishable key, okay? Now, this is one way to find it. We're going to show you another way to find it in case you go away.
Do we need secret key?
We may do in a bit. We may do in a bit, yeah. On the back end, I think we need the secret key.
Oh, yeah,
so
for sure.
if you want to click on developers on the left panel, so developers on the left, yep. Click that. And then here, guys, you're going to click on API keys. This is the way that you can always find it. API keys. And there we go. So you want to copy that publishable key.
Jesus, I hate when it's in text mode and you can't get out of it. All right, here we go.
I always find that problem.
Messages. dependency. You in image. So so target. So this is so thing over.
Nice.
You like that?
That's what I've been doing when I cough.
Oh yeah.
Quick.
Nice. Yeah. I discovered that for sneezing. Hit that mute button and sneeze as loud as you possibly can.
Exactly. Nice.
All right.
So we want to copy that publishable key.
Okay. Got it. I'm going to click to copy. Copied.
Nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab that key, go back over to the app. So let's go back to the build. Right. So what we're going to do now is two special imports. Right. So we actually installed two dependencies earlier. I'm going to go ahead and pull some things from it. So load Stripe from Stripe /Stripe.js and elements from Stripe /React Stripe.js. Okay. So that's awesome. We pulled that in. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and say const promise equals load Stripe. Okay. Const promise equals load Stripe. Now, inside of these brackets, we're going to go ahead and paste that key as a string. So, Kazi, if you want to go ahead and paste that key as a string.
All right.
Now, don't worry, guys. This is something what we call a public key. So it's completely fine to be visible. It doesn't matter.
You don't need to hide this or use git ignore for this or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to ignore this or anything. It's completely all safe to use that. So now we have this promise, okay? Now what this does is it loads Stripe up and it stores it into a promise. And then what we do is we go down to the payment, and we're going to use something called a higher order function. Now we don't necessarily need to know too much about what this does, but essentially it wraps the payment element. So it's going to be elements, and we pass in something called Stripe, and in here we pretty much pass in that promise. Too much about what this does. We're going to use something called a higher order function. Now we don't necessarily need to know too much about what this does, but essentially it wraps the payment element. So it's going to be elements. We pass in something called Stripe, and in here we pretty much pass in that promise. Okay. we just pass in that promise, and then we need to go ahead and get our payment, cut it and paste it inside of here. So now we've got the payment element sitting inside of this elements component like this. So it should be inside the elements, right? Save it. And if everything's good, your app will still load, your app will still run. Nothing should be bugging out at this point. So guys, let's go back to localhost 3000 and double check that we're all good.
Yep.
Okay, all good. So if you ran into a problem at this point, just go through those steps again and you should be able to get to this again. But let's carry on. So inside of payment.js. So in here, guys, what we want to do is we want to grab a few different things inside payment, and we're going to use something called a higher order function. Now we don't necessarily need to know too much about what this does, but essentially it wraps the payment element. So it's going to be elements, and it's going to, we pass in something called stripe, and in here we pretty much pass in that promise.
So we have click on page. You will type JS1 package dot to depend. So it is also are using other than that the file and also pre-installed JS and the use package log like this is show activity. Okay, so of npm less 0 you will need to the update install the VM. Done, you can automatically create it. So just example, .3 created. Why should also so package log dot packages in your post is name pm I can this and save the this is in install. This is you see the this current version of is 1.1, then version will be 5.2, be 5. So here package the this is with the file this is on different also any other NPMI same saved in is log JSON to generate that and when I will send package the third add version now from what you had intended. Now what if you during deployment of the development the need keeping it with source code file is created. What is keep log dependency trade I is on so I will be the difference in the npm package lock package.json and package log.json by the DIT labs. So this is the 3-minute read on the medium, so you can save it also, so you can read it later. So everything is being in here. So what is npm or everything, once this is the thing. So what is the package.json created, why package doesn't created, is the purpose of the use of package.json, package log.json, why should you commit the package. So it keeps locking your dependencies. So this was for you guys. For this do is to sign in here. So this will give you to sign or account, you can sign up, but I have my account, so I am signing up with my account, but I have totally forgot my password. Now I'm resetting my password. So forgot my password, continue. So it has given me the instruction on my mail, so let's check that mail in here. So there is the mail. So reset your password, click on this link. Now it will be redirected. So reset password, so give the new password in here. So I have given the password. Now it has the two-way verification, so it will send me the message today my this number is working and is active. So I got the message. So 0 so it is authenticating. So I successfully changed my password. This is good. I'm happy because yesterday it was not working because my inactive. So I activated today and it is now working, which is good. So this is the important activity area. So it is the test dashboard. So everything is here. So what you have to do is, first of all, go to the bottom. Okay, go to the bottom, so you can see everything in here. So now what we can do is, the website has pretty changed everything. So now what you can do is go to the developer. So let's explore this also. Okay, let's explore the Stripe dashboard also. What is in activate your website. So everything in here, you can see the about me, what we have here, continue. So let's not activate this, leave. So we are here. Okay. If you click on this user, so click on the profile. What is the profile? Everything, email, password. So SMS to this, generate backup code, auto detect, payment successful, receive a notification for every successful payment, receive a notification for every initiated payout. So I think everything is in here is good. Go to the setting. So these are the settings. Now what we are here interested in, the developers. Click on developers. so not copy your, so what is, copy your test API key and use them to make the test payment. Everything looks good. Recent errors too. So I'm first of all deleting every data, start deletion. Every test data I'm deleting because I can show you from the first, so you will not get stuck at anything. So it will delete everything because I use this. Don't deleting this page will refresh in a moment, so it is being refreshed, so which is good. So we are again in the developer. So now, so we have done. So what we can do is click on this API keys. So this is the publishable key, which is the public key also. So we need this to integrate in our project app. So what you can do is click on this and it is copied. Now what you can do is go to your project. This you have to go to let me show you. Let's commit this. Okay, npm I stripe and stripe.js. Okay, so let me commit this. Stripe dependencies, then dependencies. So this is good. You can do only, and so what is the time? So I have the changes. Now what you can do is go in the app.js. So in what is, so what you can do is import the two things. One is load from the stripe.js, another is from the React stripe.js. So this element is higher order function. Let's go deep to what is higher order function, but just know this is the higher order function. So I think we have all the dependencies: the React app header home, so React router DOM. From React router DOM we have used router switch. So browse router as router, so the whole app now functions as the browse router. So we have wrapped our app db as the router only. So okay, now to switch cases between the routes, what we have to do is route, this is the switch, then all the routes are being inside the switch, and every route has the every elements to be rendered with their path also. So this is the very good implementation. Okay, add route to checkout URL page inside the, so let me give you, so it always at the bottom of the switch. So in that what you have to do is, first of all, the base URL should be at the bottom every time, because if it is not at the bottom, if it finds this condition and it will get terminated. So if it this route is up here, so if it finds this this character, so it will not look for other characters and it will get terminated. So always keep this base route with the header and home element. So header element is this and the home element is this at the base. So payment element, so all the other things are kept above and above. So here is the payment also, so we have the payment in here. So what we have to okay, this is the checkout, then the login, then the auth, then the use state value, then the payment. So the checkout is being here, login, no orders, payment, auth and use state. So we have implemented these two in here. So now what we have to do is create a new variable called, so and we have to here give the load stripe. So in this, okay, now this is active. So now what we have to do is, so load stripe takes in many parameters. So the first one is the publishable key, which is of string type. So we are copy this and it's copied and pasting in here. So this is the public key and you do not need to hide or something like that. So it is for only the public to view. So this is the public test key. So do stressing out in this situation. So this is my public key, which is always same. Like I see in my previous project also, the public key was the same with the DAMOME at the last and 51HM at the first. This is always same. So created the and the load in the load step function given. Now what do you have to do? The route function. Okay, so go to the route function. So in the payment here we have to give a higher function which we the React elements. So also you can see the elements. So what is this? You see also in here, elements allows you to use elements component and access the stripe object in any nested component. So you can see up here what is this, everything in here. So and close this out. Okay, so inside of elements like this, and these elements takes in the stripe. Okay, so here the previously declared variable, which is the promise. So promise, now it will, so now it is active. So stripe. To do like, and you have to do like, and I think there is these things only. Okay, So there is these things only in just now to each. Okay, now let me add documentation real quick. So if everything is good, I'll create and it will work as it. So I think this is good. Some product in here. The product are in here. Remove and proceed to checkout also working. So remove in here. So everything is working till now. So at this point, now what we have to do is go to the payment.js, okay, and in the payment.js what we have to do is import some of the things from React Stripe.js. So I'm importing a few things in here. So we have the Stripe use elements from the Stripe / React Stripe.js. So that what we have to do here is we are using two very good hooks in here. You do not need to understand what is actually do this. So these are using the use stripe and use elements in here. So use stripe as stripe and use elements as elements. Now everything is up. Now go to the stripe magic in here. Okay, so here is the magic. So here the stripe magic will go. Now the two things we have imported in here, those we imported in here are being used in here. Now the card element will be used in here. So for the card element in here, what you have to do is in the stripe magic delete, just don't delete this. So what you have to do, create a form in here. So this is the form. Okay, side of the form you have to give the card element which we imported before. So this is self closure. So as you save, see something gets popped on to your site. So you can see card number, month, year, everything in here. Okay, you can see it. Okay, so this is using flat 8. This delete this. I think nothing will show up. Check payment details. So it is showing the, so this implement was now documentation. you I think you don't know what was happened. The div was not inside the parent div, it was outside the div. Now I have inserted that div and undo my comment by using the reset head. So I have corrected the HTML of the payment. Now I have to do is just the payment details. So this is the old payment. Soon as you can see everything in it. So if I add and push it, check out. Now it is good, I think. So this is good. So now commit this change also. So this was the commit messages. Then now where is from the app.js, what first of all push these changes we have to do is git push origin minus -f. So it will need the username. So I'm giving the username. Now it will record the password in here, which is good. Now I copy the password and paste in here and click enter. Git push. Now control V. Okay. Good. So what is happening here? I got a message in here. something bad happened here. Setting. Now. Now git push. Now it pushed. It is good. So now inside the app, what you have to do is import the two things. So importing load stripe from the Stripe.js and from the React Stripe.js. So these two things to import the project. What you have to do now is create a const variable. So the variable and so you pass in the function which will import of here. So here inside of quotation you have to pass the Stripe public key, like this. You have to do so. This is public key. So you already know public key is not. Now what you have to do is so these elements, why the usage of these elements is, so this is the higher order function. So the payment should be, so copy that out and inside of the elements, okay, elements paste in here, and elements taking the Stripe and in which we are passing the promise, so like the key which we grabbed earlier. So So if this all is working, not any sort of error. Okay, so if this work, we will not error. I think work. I think this is working. We are not getting errors yet. Now after you set up these here, now what you have to do is go to the payment. Oh, okay, we have not installed Firebase, not installed in here. So npm I from Stripe.js. So you should install this. Already you have installed and does not need to, but I have I have resetted my source file, so I am doing this. Let's take a minute in here. So now I think we are going to work in here to describe in here. So out letting up we have to do. Let me do first of all things the things from describe they are like so powerful like this these two element. Now if you are using this, now what you can do is since if I want to do what was create of here so import another card element in here. Now is to importing the also to the like I think you can see here is the element real and CBC more everything here is good. Now it looks so payment imported things. I am doing this again and again is because if are if the packages are installed correctly or not. Yes, they are correctly anything which is good. Now it is being very on over the stuff. React stuff JS is also being installed, so it is done. Now if I refresh it is same as the previous, so which is good. So I am clearing this out. Yes, I have the new terminal, new fresh terminal in here. Now everything looks good. Now we have implemented up to here the front end, also the card element is also being in here. So now what you can do is proceed for the next thing. So let me grab my documentation real quick. So what we do in here is now, so we have to handle the form. Okay, so in the form what you can do is, so in the form, so this form, so on submit it will handle submit. So submit in here, so here, okay, here what we do is create the submit function. Okay, so what we will do is, post and submit in event. So this will handle submit. Okay, this will have submit on the click on event and instant. Inside all the event. Okay, similarly what in here is on change, it will handle change. So we will create this function up here, const, and we will change and find out on click what we listen for in the card. Display an error. So now we're declaring the two pieces of state here. So the two pieces of state are for the error, and disabled. Okay, for the errors and disabled. So this will be null and set disabled will be true for at the first time. So now what we can do is, so set disabled event. So in this function now, set disabled event dot set error event dot if event dot error is there, then the event.error.message, otherwise it will be null, it will be empty like that. So like that, if it is disabled, okay, so it is disabled, then it is empty. So then it is empty, it will give the error message, or otherwise it will not give the error message. So use state is not defined in here, so import the use state. So now I have imported the use state of, let's do more. from this part we will do it in the next video, because the video the implementation is implementing the real stuff is taking much time. Hope you have seen all the things and will be able to implement those things in your project also, and the remaining part